Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's an option look. Fighting off the defender. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Caught, second down now. Here's the option play. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Pitch to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
I mean, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Throws it to the right. And it's complete downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Can he reach the end zone? And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try to run it with the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Knowles will come to the line to run the hurry up. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership.
Will he score here? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Florida State 7, Florida 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. looking downfield. It's Fuentes. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
On third down, he drops to throw. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The returner is brought down to start on the next drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense... Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a score. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that previous play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The Noles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. And tackled there by the defense. This is the sixth play on the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback's got it on the option. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He'll pitch it. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Snags the quick throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Fuentes. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams from this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? To the air, it's Fuentes. Close to the tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Pitches to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Quarterback still with the football. The back's got it on the pitch. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run the option. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Dropping back, it's Fuentes. That ball snagged for a completion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Crucial third down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Gators will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Inside the 25. Touchdown, Knowles. Made the defense look slow that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll be brought down. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Dropping back. It's Fuentes. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Gators will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's a quick grab. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Back to throw. It's Fuentes. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. It's still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Seminoles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here's the option play. Fighting off the defender. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistol. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense already has 1 4-down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. They try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. And you talk about a confidence booster going forward.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes it 35-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Florida State 35, Florida 14.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Fuentes. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? He's found some room at the 45. He make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They're going to run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Brought down at the 26. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back. It's Fuentes. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking for some space. It's Gilbert. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida State 35, Florida 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll run the option. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He's got it on the option. Powers through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run the option. QB decides to keep it here. He'll pitch it. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Pitches to the back. They can't slow him down. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the Knowles are in the red zone. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. They'll try the option play here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Now, they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that 1st down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Back to pass. It's Fuentes. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's an option look. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Here's the option play. It's a quarterback keeper. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Florida State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Automatic on the PAT.
Florida State 45, Florida 21.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Fuentes. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And tackled after a small pickup there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Here comes a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far.
Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "Where in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.